And I figured let's just take some questions. Oh, Audie the Tie's here. What's going on, Natalia? It looks like. I'm going to try to display. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So that seems to be working. Please let me know if you can hear me. This is only going to be on YouTube, so the audience will be a little bit smaller. I can kind of figure out this new software while I take your questions. So I saw Natalia. Natalia, there you go. I think I can even make these bigger if I want. I can move it around. I can't make it bigger, but I can move it around. All right, Natalia, and she's from Chile. I'm waiting in the exclusive line. What does that mean? If you're exclusive, that means you're a little bit above, like you're in a special line. I saw this question earlier, and I wanted to get my glasses on actually, but there is a horrible glare. Ooh, we did not get to glare yesterday because my microphone cut out on me, but there is an English lesson about advanced words. Glare was one of those that we were going to talk about. Maybe next time. So, KOKs said, am I correct? He said that his friend was a doctor. Now his friend is a doctor. So that first sentence is correct. Yes. His friend was a doctor. Even though that is in the past, yeah, sometimes we use that in the present. Like, oh yeah, my friend was a doctor. Doesn't mean he's not anymore. And then the next one though, he said that his friend had been a doctor. Now his friend isn't a doctor. Yes. So that is correct. Now, here's a little thing. I don't even know what these tenses are called in English. And guess what? Most native English speakers don't know those tenses. We just know how to use them. So let me take that last sentence. He said that his friend had been a doctor. What that implies is that his friend was a doctor for a period of time, and now he no longer is. But what if we said his friend has been a doctor for 7 years? That has been, it includes all that 7 years and the present. Like he is still a doctor. Hopefully that makes sense. Williams is here. Welcome. It's hard to click on these things. Okay. Okay. It says I can bring a meme on the screen. Let's try it. Welcome. Williams is here. We have a meme to welcome you. Hey, Mahdi is here. Mahdi from Saudi Arabia. How did I do that little meme? I don't know. It just said if I wanted to use the meme. All right. Yulia, welcome. What's going on? Get your questions ready because I'm going to be here for about a half an hour or so answering questions, testing out this new software by Opus. They contacted me and said, "Hey, would you like to?" Oh, here we go. We got another one. Hopefully, these are showing up. Asking if I would like to try it out. So yeah, I'm trying it out here. And they highlight the questions for me, which is cool. And it looks like I can just auto display. They have a computer. In English, we say AI, artificial intelligence. And they have an AI that is supposed to know the questions from a statement. Hey, Pony's here. What's going on? I am doing pretty awesome this morning. But unfortunately, my vacation ends today. So tomorrow I will be going back to work, which isn't bad. My work could be a lot worse. Danny's here. She is from France. Was this live stream planned? Sort of. Late yesterday, almost last night, I had this live stream ready to go. So I think it was public maybe 12 hours ago. It's kind of a surprise. I'm testing out some new software here. Amina is here. What is going on? Now, for some reason I can make it rain emojis. If people have left emojis in the chat, I can make it rain. I don't know what that means. I'm trying it now. Maybe it didn't work. Turn on. Let's go. I don't know. I didn't see it. Maybe you did. It was supposed to rain down emojis like smiley faces. Okay. Hope you're doing well in Turkey. Molly, what's going on? Mega is here from India. Hope you're doing well. I hope it sounds okay. Nice. Apparently it doesn't. So Freddie is saying there is a delay between. That's not very nice. That's not very nice. No, that's not very nice. I don't know why there's a delay between your voice and the video. No, that's not cool. That's not okay. Yeah, Natalia, just put your question right in the chat. It's going to be a smaller audience. No Facebook right now because I just want to try this software out because I need to let them know how did it go. Well, I'm going to let them know that, hey, Freddie Wolf said there's a delay. Let me know. Maybe it's just Freddie Wolf's internet in France, but maybe it's my software here. Yesterday, the microphone cut out. Do you know that English phrasal verb? Cut out. A lot of times when the mic cuts out, it stops, then it starts again. So my mic definitely cut out. I'm watching myself. Yeah, there's a delay here for me too. That can be pretty frustrating. Yeah, sorry about that. We're working out the bugs. Do you know that term, working out the bugs? The bugs are the little things with technology that could go wrong. So we are working out the bugs here today. It could be my microphone too, by the way. Maybe I could change to just the laptop microphone. The sound won't be as great, but at least you won't have to worry about seeing my mouth move and the sound come after. All right, Natalia says, here's my question. What's the difference in pronunciation and meaning of temporary and temporary? I think those two words are the same, meaning lasting for only a short period of time. So I hope this little bug that we have is only we hear other native English speakers. Oh no, now it's saying my mic is not working. Have I been just talking the whole time? And no sound, still no sound. Oh geez. How about now? Can you hear me now? Hmm. All right, now we have sound. Jeez. Nope, he's silent, Marty says. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is going well. Nice. Okay. Let's see. So far, Opus, and I think somebody is watching from Opus. Opus, 0. StreamYard seems to win. But it could be user error. Could be my fault. But can you hear me now? The sound is back. Nice. All right. It could be user error, but at the beginning, the mic and the video were not synced up. So, all right. So, thank you for bearing with me. Yay. Let's see. Looks like I can do emojis. So, if the sound goes out, we can still do emojis. Not a great way to learn English, is it? All right. And now I need to get the comments off. Sound is back. Nice. I talked for 10 minutes silently. Well, this video will be unlisted. So once this video ends, you will not be able to see it anymore. So no delay, at least. Thank you. Thank you for helping me out with this. Can I do this? Can I do the emojis work great though, but the emojis don't help you learn English, right? Oh dear. I'm sorry. So let's try to answer a question. Maybe one question here. All right, got a few. So I'm looking at the form now. Got a few questions about infinitive structure, and I'm sure my microphone was off. But when I say, when I think of infinitive, I think of to plus a verb, and I don't usually do um, grammar questions very often because they're just so hard, even for English teachers. And the thing is, we don't often think about grammar when we speak English. I think when you think about grammar, sometimes it can really. Now, how do I get this off? I'm just testing something out. Can I? Okay, I'm back here. Okay, I think I can put it back on now. But when we think of like the perfect present, or we think of like infinitive or gerunds, native English speakers don't know that stuff. And the reason we don't know it is because we just listen to a lot of English growing up. And you don't really need to know that. And I almost think that if you think too much about the structure or the tense of what you're saying, it will slow down your speaking. So, geez, no more delay. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was this. Please, English learners, do not worry about grammar. Yeah, Cecilia is an English teacher also, and I couldn't agree more with her. I think a lot of listening, maybe a little bit of grammar, but you can get bogged down. Ooh, maybe studying English phrasal verbs would be a better thing to do, but you get bogged down. It slows you down when you worry too much about grammar. All right, with that said, let's try to answer this question here. Can I pull it up? Hmm. Let's see. Okay. I can fix this, okay? So, as an English teacher, I don't know what it's called, but I do know how to use it. So, I'm looking at that first sentence right there. He was hoped to have been in school, but he didn't. So, this can be very tricky because you have a couple things going on there. But what I would say for that one, let me read it again and I will correct it. He had hoped to have been in school, but he wasn't. So that's how I would say that. I know there's some kind of a conditional going on there, but I don't know which one. So he had hoped to have been in school, but he wasn't. So something must have fallen through. There's an English phrasal verb there for you. If something falls through, it doesn't work out. Like, oh, I had plans to go to that party on Friday night, but they fell through. The plans fell through. Just it means it didn't happen. All right, and here's the other one. Number 2, all the participants seem to have been asked to come. Yeah, I mean that's a very complicated sentence. I might just change it to yeah, it seems like everybody here had been invited. Something like that. But as far as the structure goes, I think that's correct. All the participants seem to have been asked to come. Yeah, I don't know what that's called, to be honest. But it is some kind of a conditional, third conditional, fourth, I don't know. But a lot of times, like native English speakers will not use that kind of structure. Yeah, we just find other ways to say it. He had hoped to have been asked to the party, but he wasn't. Yeah, he didn't get asked to the party or something like that. All right, some more questions here. Radic, how are you, man? Let's see, let's do an emoji. Those work, right? I mean, how you doing, sweet babies? That doesn't sound like something I would say. I have a question. What is the difference between it is something, this is something, that is something? Yeah, and hey, that STH, native English speakers don't use that. That was something I first saw when I started teaching English on YouTube. What is the difference? It is something, this is something, that is something. That's what that means, right? STH. There's no real difference there. Usually when you're using this and that, this means you can reach it. Like this phone, I need this phone. It's in my hands right now. But if it was further away, I might say, "Oh, can you pass me that phone?" So a lot of times this and that have to do with how close it is to your body. Yeah, so if you go into a store, oh, I'm thinking of donuts right now. And maybe there are donuts behind a case and the customer can't grab one. They need help, they need assistance. You might hear them say, "Oh, can you grab me that one, please?" If they were closer, "I'll take this one." Hopefully that helps. Hopefully that helps. All right. So Alan English, what's going on? It's good to see you, man. Alan is in Poland or somewhere. So I can't say where he is. I don't know exactly where, but he might be on the border. Oh, we've not said we lost internet connection now. All right, Alan English. Hello, my friend Brent. Can you explain the phrase to bite the bullet? I actually can. Hello. Another emoji. Well, that's fun. So to bite the bullet, it means you are nervous to do something, you are scared to do something. For some reason, you don't want to do this thing, but then you do it. So you bite the bullet. Let's see. What could be scary to do? Maybe no, I don't want to use that as an example. Um, a medical procedure. Let's see. What medical procedure could you do that would be uncomfortable? Maybe just going to the doctor. We did a lesson a couple weeks ago about fears. Okay. So maybe somebody has a fear of going to the doctor, but they're getting older. Maybe they are my age and they think, oh man, there could be some bad things happening with my body. I want to make sure I get those checked out. So they get over their fear of visiting the doctor and they make an appointment. They bit the bullet. So they might say to themselves, I just need to bite the bullet and make an appointment and find out if my body is falling apart. All right, let's see here. Pony in Las Vegas says, for me, better way to learn English is to copy and paste native speakers, listen more, and say it out loud. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, native speakers are less likely to make mistakes. But like Cecilia, she's a very good English teacher. She's a native Spanish speaker. She does a great job. But yeah, native speakers are less likely to make mistakes. And even if they do make mistakes, those are probably going to be acceptable mistakes because the language is always changing. So, yeah, there are a few good non-native English speakers, English teachers out there. But oh, thank you. Hey, I like to hear that. I like to hear that. Let's see. Let's random emoji. Somebody from SpongeBob. All right. Aw, it's very kind of you, Sabaidi. Thank you very much. Oh no, there are no more. There are no more. Please, comments, questions, because if not, I am just going to keep speaking, which I can do. I can do very easily. And that will actually help you with your English listening comprehension. If you hear somebody speaking English, hopefully it's clear. Hopefully it's not too fast, not too slow. It's just right. Do you know the fairy tale, Goldilocks and the Three Bears? I believe it's a German fairy tale, but we tell it to children here in the United States. So you might know this fairy tale. Little Goldilocks goes into the bear's cabin and she wants like a bed, but not too hard, not too soft. You want your English to be not too slow because that will be boring. And you want it to be not too fast because you might not understand it. But Goldilocks and the Three Bears is a great way to learn adjectives like hot, cold, hard, soft. Does she sit in a chair? Too big? Too small? All right, I just turned on some more emoji rain. Marty. There you go. You want Cecilia to teach you Spanish. Love it. Love it. Hey, Marty, I thought of you last night as I was watching a YouTube video. It took place in Kuwait, though, which I know is really close to Saudi Arabia. Kuwait, Saudi Arabia. But it was really hot in this part of Kuwait. This guy, Drew Bensky, I like his stuff. And he was in the hottest part of the world on the hottest day. So I think it was sometime in June. He was in Kuwait. And I thought, oh, I wonder if Mahdi ever goes into a mall during the day because it's nice and cool. I'm sure it gets really warm in Saudi Arabia. What is this emoji? Nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm not sure why I have the option of doing emojis, but I'll put them up every time. All right, Jorge, what's going on, Jorge? Jeez. I saw Harry. I'm reading through the comments. Yo, mama. We'll talk about them in a minute, I guess, maybe. Jeez. Do you know any app to help us improve pronunciation besides those based on AI? No, I really don't. What did I do? I worked with a company last year called Elsa Speak. I think it was Elsa Speak. And their stuff looked pretty good when I used it for myself, but I do believe they use AI. I also have been working with Amigo, and they offer a speaking course. And I don't think I put it in this description, but they are offering, I think it's like 51% off for courses. So maybe I can drop a link in there. But so much of it is based on AI. In fact, what I'm streaming with now, they are using AI to help me try to find questions. And I think there's a compliments one. So anytime anyone says something nice about me, it highlights it for me, which, I mean, I can't get enough of, right? People saying nice things about me. I'll take that all day. But I do like what the fine folks at Amigo are doing. I can drop that link. If you click on the link, it is just going to take you to more information. But we were talking earlier about speaking and listening. Now, I think listening, you can do that all day for free. I just dropped in the comments that link for Amigo. The listening you can do all day. When it comes to speaking, that usually costs money. Now, if you are a native speaker of Spanish, maybe Italian, French, something that a lot of native English speakers want to learn, then you might be okay. You can use an app like Hello Talk and do something called a language exchange. So if your native language is French, geez, a lot of Americans want to learn French. So you could take an hour of a conversation, speak 30 minutes in French, 30 minutes in English, and you help each other learn those languages. If you are a native speaker of like Vietnamese, it might be kind of hard because I don't think a lot of native English speakers are trying to learn Vietnamese. Spanish, I think, is the sweet spot. I think a lot of Americans are trying to learn Spanish. So that might be the most popular, followed by probably French, maybe Mandarin Chinese, Japanese, Korean. No, I have never been to Egypt, but I do have a dream of teaching English at all 7 of the world wonders, the modern world wonders, we say. And Egypt has the pyramids, so I would love to do that. Oh gosh. Okay. Question. What do the words agenda and bipartisan mean? Okay, so this would be very helpful if you are watching the news because agenda, couple ways. So if you go to a meeting, the meeting might have an agenda, and that is a list of things you want to accomplish on the agenda. That is what you are going to be doing in the meeting. But if you're watching the news and that word bipartisan, it also could mean like, oh, he has an agenda. That might be a bad thing. It means that person is trying to get something done. They are trying to accomplish something. And it does have like a negative connotation. What's their agenda? Like, it's almost like they're trying to trick somebody to do something. Bipartisan. You will hear that in the United States talking about politics. We have two major parties, the Democratic Party, the Republican Party. And if something is bipartisan, bi means two. That means both parties want to see that happen. It's bipartisan. I hope that helps. Oh, good one here. Fjordnetti. Fjordnetti. When I hear fjord, I think Norway. Let's see, can I put a banner up? I would love to know, please, which country are you from? Can you leave that in the comments? I love hearing where people are from. I know a lot of people. Like on Audie the Thai, Harry's from Indonesia, Pony's from Thailand, Mahdi. All right. Flurry. I'm going to get back to Flurry. Mahdi says, yes, that part is very hot. Hot is part of my life. Oh, I can't believe it. Yeah. So if you want to watch another video, Drew Bensky, hottest place in the earth on the earth. He goes to, I don't know what part of Kuwait, but he goes into the desert of Kuwait and just crazy, crazy. All right. Flurry. Let's talk about Flurry. The way that is written, Flurry, it usually means something is happening very quickly or many things are happening very quickly. Flurry. We also might hear flurries as in a little bit of snow. Oh, looks like there are some flurries outside of the window. That would be a little bit of snow, just a few flakes falling. Lots of F's there. But if something is done in a flurry, like fireworks going off, they went off in a flurry. Let's see. What makes it so tough too is I can bring up the definition of flurry and it's not good. Like I'm trying one more thing out if I can do it. Oftentimes, and I find this with my own students who are 13, 14 years old, native English speakers, those formal definitions don't really help. They often confuse people if they're trying to learn English. So I just want to try to share this one more time if I remember how to do it. Yeah, so the formal definition, is it up? Yeah, the formal definition really it doesn't help. A small swirling mass of something. All right, I guess. Fireworks, I mean that could be, especially snow or leaves, moved by sudden gusts of wind, a flurry of snow. It's not too bad. That's one of the better ones I've heard. All right. But it can also mean, yeah, so to move in a busy or agitated way. If somebody is agitated, it means they're angry. So, okay. Hope that helps. All right. Has anybody put, oh, Fjord, he or she, Nettie, could be a guy, could be a girl, right? They are from Norway. Awesome. Awesome. I'm from plus 62. Is that the country code when you call Indonesia? Does anybody know the country code of the United States? It's number 1. All right. So Argentina, Poland, Wile Coyote is from Ukraine. Fabio, how am I getting on with my Italian? It's a struggle. I've been super busy because I've been teaching English on YouTube and Instagram. That is super fun. I teach a real job for like 40 hours a week, and I spend time with my family. So those are the major three things. When I do have some time, I do study some Italian. So almost every day I listen to 5-10 minutes of something. I follow a person in Massachusetts right near me, and they've moved to the United States from Italy. So I watch their content quite a bit, but it's going to take me years to study Italian. Um, did I mention the call? I'm also going back to college. So I just finished one course, and now I have three more to take before June. So unfortunately, the Italian has been slipping, and I also might start to learn Portuguese in the summer. So I don't know. Syria, the UAE, very nice. I think you're right. I think Mahdi says I think that hotspot is between Kuwait and Iraq, and I think you're right because he had to go out into the desert, and it was on the border of another country. I'm wondering, does um does Kuwait and Saudi Arabia border each other? I'm trying to look this up. I know it borders Iraq. Hmm. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I wonder if it was closer to where you live, like, or closer to Saudi Arabia too. Might have been. Yeah, Somalia, Poland, well represented today. Very nice. All right, Yang is wondering, are you talking about the coast to coast winter storm blast? Did we just have that? Because a big when my family and I were driving home from New York, we thought we were going to get caught in the snowstorm, and it never really happened. But my city got about 6 inches of snow. So, but I think we're getting another storm on Tuesday. And I know Amina, she had to deal with that same weather. Jorge, hope you're doing well. Brazil, Azerbaijan. Very nice. Azerbaijan, the capital, biggest city. Is it Baku? I think. Azerbaijan. My video is frozen. Hmm. Cecilia. Oh, I don't have my special super chat. That's on StreamYard. The other serves. Let's see. Can I make it rain emojis? I don't even see it happening. Make it rain. I don't even see it. But Cecilia, thank you so much. That is awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Hang on. I got something for you. I don't even know what this is going to do. Oh. So maybe because I am saying thank you, the computer just knows it. Interesting. Interesting. What does this do? I don't know. Did it do anything? But Cecilia, thank you so much. Oh, yeah, I do. Luca Lamparello, I think his name is. He just did an interview with Steve Kaufman. And yeah, I watched that. Yeah, Luca's awesome. Yeah, he's amazing. Bangladesh. Last night, when I went to bed, I listened to a podcast with Drew Binsky, and there was a woman who lives in Australia, but she is from Dhaka. I think I always say that wrong. Bangladesh. And they were talking about how awesome Bangladesh is. It is like trying to do another emoji here. It is like the hidden treasure of Southern Asia. Not a lot of people know about the awesomeness of Bangladesh. No, Cecilia, thank you. Thank you. And like I said earlier, if you are looking for Cecilia, she's a great English teacher. I'm not sure how long she's been speaking English, but her English is pretty flawless. I I think she probably knows more about grammar in English than I do. So if you want to learn more about grammar, check out Cecilia for sure. Arone, what is going on? I was just chatting with Arone this morning. Looking through the comments, I do need to get going. A lot of people saying hello to Arone. There's a little hello. Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello. If you've ever seen that movie. All right. I need to get going. Hope this was good. Hope this was all right. Thank you so much for bearing with all of the problems. Like I said, this will not be available because there were just so many technical issues. I might edit this and try to put this on the podcast, but oh my gosh, this was a bit of a messy live stream. Maybe we'll work out the bugs with Opus, but thank you all. If I do this again with Opus, it'll be next Sunday, same time. All right. Thank you so much.